Hello, I'm Niela Figueroa and today I'm going to teach you guys how to face paint. I learned how to face paint my third year of high school by my friend from middle school's dad. They had a business where on the weekends they would go to birthday parties or events where we would have to be face painting little kids and girls. In the beginning, I didn't really know much about it, but he thought I would be fit for the job because I was very artistic in a way. I like to doodle, I like to color and things like that, so he thought I'd be good at it. And I eventually was able to catch up onto it. In the beginning it was a bit hard, but during the way he was able to teach me how to tips and tricks so I can be able to perfect my ability to paint on the little kids. A tip that he taught me would be to hold my arm with this one as a way so I won't be shaky, because that's something I struggled with the refined lines on the outside. I would shake a lot, so it'd come out a little sloppy. So instead of putting my arm on the little kid or like on the person I was face painting, since it's very unprofessional, I would hold my arm up and I'd try to like use my arm as a way to balance myself in a sense. I have a few examples, a few pictures of the face paintings I've done, but they're not as great since this was in the beginning. I wasn't so good at it. But yeah, let's start off with this little girl. She wanted to be Wonder Woman. It was during the time where that movie came out, so that's something that was very popular at the time with little girls. They really liked the glitter. The glitter was something little girls loved to have on their face, so that was essential. We always had to put glitter on the little girls. And the only thing that I struggled with this one was the star. The star, because sometimes I would use a stencil, but sometimes since the sponge has to be wet perfectly, because if it's too wet then the paint would just spur out and it'd be a mess. So yeah, I have to be able to put a little bit of water and then sufficient paint so you can get a perfect star on it. This is something else that little girls liked. Since there wasn't Spider-Man for girls, well, there was usually the Spider-Man was for boys. So for girls, we would do this one eye look, and it consists of this. The little girls really liked the little winged thing, and on the black, we'd put glitter since they really like I said before, they really like the glitter. And boys usually would get full face mask in a sense, yes. And this one's Batman. And I also went to a theme party and it was Coco themed, and so most of them were dressed as skulls from Dia de los Muertos, and this is an example. And now I'm going to teach you guys how to do a painting, but this one I did it on the arm, since some little teen girls would like on the arm instead of the face, because they thought the face was for little kids and they thought they were all big. So this is a very popular painting that girls would like. It would be the Disneyland balloon from Disney. It'd be a Minnie Mouse balloon, and you start off with a black circle. Try to get it as proportionate as you can. If you screw up, like if it doesn't come out perfectly circled, what you can do is you get the brush, you wet it a little, and then you clean up the outside so it can be a perfect round circle. Then you add 2 smaller circles on the sides for the ears. And as you can tell, I screwed up one of the ears on this picture. It looks a little lopsided, but as I said, just clean it up and it'll come out fine. And then for this one, you have to add the little balloon attachment where you hold it with the string, which is like a triangle on the end at the bottom of the circle. And then you add the string of where you're holding the balloon. And since it was for usually little girls, I added a little bit of my own pizzazz, I guess. I put a heart, since I really like hearts. I added a heart right there. And in the beginning, as you can see, I was very shaky. So the line was it wasn't as straight as it should be, but then I made it thicker to make it a little better, more professional, I guess. And then you just add the little red bow on the top, which was right there. And with the bow, you have to first put the red and then let it dry so the white won't blend in with the red. You'll still be able to see the white circles on the bow. Right there. And then to end it all off, you decorate the surrounding of the balloon with confetti and little stars. And I used the colors red, yellow, and white since it went with the theme of Minnie Mouse. And yeah, that's how you paint a Minnie Mouse balloon on someone's arm or on their face if you want, but it's usually on the arm. And the other pictures you can see how it would look on the face, but those are a few examples of me face painting. Thank you.